Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5 best fuel stabilizers. Starting at number 5. Lucas Oil Safeguard Ethanol. Economically priced and delivers no-nonsense results consistently. This Lucas oil gas additive for ethanol effortlessly gets an A+ as a fuel system cleaner, and for helping engines run the way they should. I've seen the effects of this fuel conditioner on my cars, boats, a buddy's jet ski, and other simple machines, like lawnmowers, and that should give you a good idea of its versatility. Almost all have two common denominators in their post-application results: better overall performance and smoother starts. I think that's solid proof of how effective this is as an ethanol buster. I use E85 gas on my cars. I've been using this regularly for 3 years. In all that span of time, I get close to zero ethanol issues. I'm not too sure if it deserves all the credit for that, but I'm fairly sure that it's largely responsible for these conducive results. Coming at number 4. STA BIL 360 Protection. With its name and brand reputation, STA BIL 360 Special Ethanol Treatment Solution may seem like one of those products that easily earns a spot here. Ultimately, it's the difference it makes that seals the deal. What exactly is that difference? To me, it's the versatility. It addresses ethanol issues as great as seafoam, yet still guarantees your gas won't be rendered useless by the same chemical in less than a month. I could just as easily substitute this for the said fuel cleaner to make sure my small engines stay unblemished by ethanol. I have a buddy who attests that this gives him a whopping 50 miles more per fill-up, which is nothing short of outstanding. As for me, I can safely say that it does give my Subaru at least a 10 to 15 mile increase. In my boats, the MPG increase is marginal, around 3 miles at most, but I can't complain since I rarely get this perk for my outboards with the other additives that I use. At number 3. Seafoam SF16 Motor Treatment. As far as an ethanol fuel additive is concerned, it's hard to not include a product that's been around for decades and has gained the trust of hundreds of mechanics. Seafoam is one of the rare few that automatically earns that recognition. Where this product is applied, ethanol issues almost always take a back seat. I use this on boats, cars, lawnmowers, and leaf blowers, especially if I have no choice but to use ethanol-laced fuel. I may not get the same stellar engine performance afterward, but I can say as much for the majority of them. It works better as a fuel cleaner than a stabilizer, in my opinion. I just pour the right amount in a tank full of gas and it quickly clears up deposits in vehicles and gadgets that work well with it. But for most small engines, I admit it's a better stabilizer because it still lets my leaf blower run smoothly after 7 months of storage. Number 2 of my list. Tron Enzyme Fuel Treatment. Can be used on most vehicles, cars, motorcycles, and boats. Tron's versatility is only further punctuated by its myriad benefits found in ethanol treatments. The first thing that I need to emphasize about this product is its outstanding fuel stabilizing ability. It's way up there with STA BIL as far as this feature is concerned. My father agrees with me on this as he uses it regularly for his Boston Whaler. He takes it out but tends to keep it fueled for an entire year. It started cleanly and worked as good as new for the entire day we spent cruising on it. I didn't buy the mileage boosting claim at first, having used my fair share of products that fell short in that regard. But when I started seeing notable gradual increases in my MPG, topping at about 2.5 extra miles for my car, this became an instant favorite. It'll take those seemingly marginal mileage jumps any day, considering I never change my driving habits and the fact that it helps me save more in the long run. To me, almost all vehicles and lawnmowers that I apply this to run better, which is a good sign that it tackles the usual ethanol issues. It's not hard to hear the difference based on the sounds alone. For that, it already wins in value for money. And number 1. STA BIL 360 Marine Ethanol. STA BIL 360 is a top boat fuel treatment because it anticipates the average boater's habits and addresses plenty of ethanol problems at the same time. Despite its obvious strengths, I can't back the brand's claim that it makes fuel last up to a year. That being said, the most I've kept my vessel idle is 8 months. My STA BIL treated gas still managed to efficiently power my Yamaha fishing boat for a day in spite of the length of time that I chucked the rest and did a fresh, full refill. It'll take that perk any day. I also apply it to my lawnmower every once in a while to ensure it starts smoothly every time. I can also say that it works great as a fuel cleaner, since I don't encounter any ethanol issues on all the motors that I've used it on. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.